Up and see you in a bit, Derek. Say that, mate, bye.
Sign. Talk about me.
Yeah.
Hey, don't disappear, Dave. Sign.
Sign your life away, Mr. Aspinall. You don't have to date it, you're alright.
Okay, so we've just seen Ashton United manager Danny Johnson has just signed a contract with the club until the end of the season. We're here with the manager and chairman of the football club, David Aspinall. First of all, Danny, you must be really pleased to put pen to paper, really.
Yeah, I just think it's we've worked really hard over the past sort of 18 months or so, and we can just finally see the fruits of that coming through now. And I think it was important that Danny Jones, Jacko, Dave, Jane, and I have all sort of discussed the fact that we've started a job and we want to sort of complete that job to the best of our ability. And this now just gives us a little bit more stability for this season. We could probably try a few little bits and pieces out, as and when. Whereas when you're not under contract, it's sometimes difficult because you're just feeling the pressure every week, and obviously the big axe is coming. But having said that, I've got a good relationship with the chairman, and I do believe that whether it was on contracts or not, I'd still be here till the end of the season anyway. So I've got a big belief in my own ability to manage at this level of football and beyond. But hopefully now this can just give us a little bit of stability, and can see that hopefully we can put some plans into place to take the club forward, and not just the team.
Yeah, Dave, you must be really pleased as well to get this sorted and to see real progress happening at the football club now.
Yeah, very much so. Especially, I think Danny touched on it correctly there. Well, whether he had a contract or not, he'd be here for as long as we'd like him to be here for a long time. A contract is only a piece of paper, as Danny said in the past. However, we felt we needed to get him on a contract with all the speculation that's going on with the local clubs or other clubs in our league. They've lost managers recently. Danny was committed to this club before we signed a contract. We know that, and I think really it was to appease people, really, because we knew we weren't going to be going anywhere. And like Danny said, he started a job. He's part way through it. That's where we look at it, and we're more than happy with him.
Okay, and what are those long-term ambitions that you mentioned in your recent news piece, Danny, to try and take the club forward?
Well, I think if you're looking, obviously I've signed a contract till the end of this season, but if you're looking further than that, Dave, then we've got to be looking to develop further links with the youth side of the club. We've got to maybe look to bring in a reserve team. As we're finding at the minute, we've got sort of 6 or 7 players who are out through injury. A couple have been suspended over the last couple of weeks as well. So those sort of players, when they're coming back from injury at the minute, are coming straight into the team and probably not ready, which has affected our results over the past couple of weeks. Where if you've got a reserve team and you played in midweek, then you can get them a game and they can keep ticking over. So I think it's more of developing the links we've got which is already set up with the junior section, by the way. So we've not got an awful lot to do there, but we need to develop those. Maybe get a youth team playing in the FA Youth Cup, get a reserve team playing in in a decent standard of football. That's not going to happen overnight, and I don't see that happening probably if it happens next season, then that'll be a bonus, but that just gives me something now after Christmas, see where we are as a team at the first team just after Christmas, and then maybe look to put some plans together to bring in a reserve team for next season. But I think if we don't have one next season, then definitely the season after, we need to have a reserve team at the football club without any question. And as we spoke about in my blog about the fact that my ambitions, that's my ambition. I want to be a football club manager, not a team manager. And hopefully, I know the chairman's quite happy with that, and he wants to move that forward as well. So if we can do that, then that's great. And then obviously we just need that costs a little bit of finance. We appreciate that to get the reserve team and youth team up and running. But we also need a bit of finance invested into the first team, and that's where I've made an issue of late of getting supporters through the gate, which that needs to happen if we're going to take the club forward on especially the first team on the pitch. And we need to invest more heavily in the budget on a week-to-week basis. That doesn't happen overnight. We've obviously got a full-time commercial manager, which says to me the club are moving in the right direction. The club have moved to put me on a contract, which says to me they're moving in the right direction. And now we just need to really, that's all well and good signing these pieces of paper, but it's now a case of putting it onto the pitch and and really taking it forward and developing it. But that's the plan. Whether it's going to happen overnight, I don't think so, but over the sort of 18 months, 2 years, 3 years, however long that may be, then hopefully that's what can happen at this football club.
And how do you think the club can support it in that way, Dave? I mean, obviously today, for example, we're running a promotion to try and get more supporters through the gate. Are there other things in the pipeline to try and help with this kind of thing?
Yeah, we're going to be targeting our youth section with regards to getting them up here watching us, bring the parents up. Obviously the main thing that you can get fans here with is a winning team. I know it's not gone so well up to now this season, but with the fan side I should say, but the playing side has gone really well, and we're promoting the draws to get more revenue in for Danny. Obviously the social club's holding its own contrary to what people believe. In the current climate it's doing very well, to be truthful. We need more people coming in. Danny's doing his part, he's got a good team out there, we're playing some decent football, winning games. We word of mouth if nothing else, get people up here, and like I said today, £5 in, it's an experiment. If it works today we'll see how it goes later on in the season, but Danny knows we're working every way, which way we can to get him some more money, to get a better squad, which comes with having a better team as we're going along.
Okay, well it sounds as though the club are really moving in the right direction. Thank you both for your time, and let's hope we can carry that on today with a 3-point result.
Cheers, Dave. Thank you.
Cheers.